Ooh. Hello everybody, welcome to today. It's later in the day already, it's already the afternoon, but that's okay. I am about to head to Costco. I've had a very busy day. I just did a very productive power hour. I had enough time for like an hour just to go through. I mopped the floors, I vacuumed everything, kids helped me. Much better, I feel more on top of things. After being sick, it just like felt dirty in here, you know? Now we are heading to Costco, Zeg and I and Daddy, and I have an eye appointment to get rid of the glasses. So grateful. Finally, this is like I get a pair of testing contacts because I have to wear contacts to my next contact appointment. So I have a contact appointment in a couple of days. But get my eyes rechecked and be able to wear contacts again. It's so freaking overcomplicated. I understand why they have to do it that way, but I'm like, really? Fine. You just want to take all my money, don't you? So we're going to go to Costco. We're going to grocery shop. We're going to eye appointment. It's been kind of snowing all day, but nothing's really sticking, so it's just watering the ground, which I love. Was there anything else I wanted to update you on? I haven't been able to go out and do anything for the last 2 days because it's been snowing like this. The weather's kind of icky. I will give you a Costco haul and bring you along with us. There's a couple things I need to pick up today. A friend just had a baby, and so we've put together kind of like a meal train, but she's plant-based and she's also gluten-free, so we're doing like a snack train instead to make it easier for everybody who, so like we can't make meals for somebody who's celiac because celiac people have to like have a completely contaminant-free environment to cook in. And so this is like the safest way. So tonight is my night, so I'm going to pick up some goodies and some snacks for her while I'm at Costco, drop them off at her house, and yeah, we're gonna get on it, right? We're gonna do the things. Are you coming with me? He hasn't really napped a whole lot this afternoon, so I think he's gonna pass out in the car for sure. Do you think so? Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to put a wrap on. I always like when I get in the car and I'm going somewhere where I know I'm going to wear him, I'll put the wrap on first and drive there with the wrap, like wearing the wrap, so that when we get there I can just pop him in real quick and I don't have to like, you can't wrap with woven wrap without getting it on the ground when you're in the middle of a parking lot. So it's like, this is how I find the solution to that problem. The kids are playing Zelda and trying to quietly argue about it. As they giggle. Okay, I'll see you at Costco. We're in the car. Oh, we almost fell asleep before we've even left the house. Yeah, we didn't nap enough. Oh, there we go. Finn's stomach is making all sorts of horrendous noises. He does this every once in a while. Doesn't usually mean anything. He just sounds like he's gonna poop his pants. You alright there, Finn? You eat something funny? Didn't agree with you? Okay, I did not film while we were out. My eye appointment took longer than I thought. We've been gone for 4 hours. I'm pretty tired. Baby is not having it. He cried on the big stretch of highway where we couldn't pull over, and it was sad. I stopped off at my friend's who had a new baby, dropped off some food with her, and I'm going to show you what we got from Costco really quick before everything defrosts. Okay, it's kind of all over the house on all my counters, so, and I've got a baby in my hands. More cheese buns, because we've been loving making sandwiches out of these. Lara bars. Maple syrup. Oh. Okay, we got bagels, some flour, butter. Cody got some salt and vinegar Pringles, avocados, carrots, cucumbers, chalky milk, some breakfast burritos, more bagels in there. Those are blueberry, some broccoli, some peppers, and then grab some mini wheats. The Costco coffee cakes that they've got right now are actually really delicious. Some bananas, some A2 milk, some lemonade. Is there anything in there? Nope. Okay, and then berries. More hydro berries. They're really good. Raspberries and blackberries. A big thing of organic frozen peas and organic corn, frozen corn. Some green beans, and more A2 milk. That was our Costco haul. I need to get all of this put away and the baby to bed, and I'll talk to you guys in a second. I forgot to say we also got croissants, and I found this pack in the optical department, and it's got like 3 big things of lens cleaners, a bunch of glasses cleaning cloths, and these little portable ones. And it was like $8, so also got that. Hey guys, it is a different day. My filming kind of went all over the place because of the sicknesses and stuff. Sorry if my eyes look a little weird. I just had a renewed contact appointment today, and so I had dye in my eyes. Anyway, we are just, it's a sunny, beautiful day. It's like a high of 16, which is so nice. I think it's supposed to get up to there. Right now we are just moving the compost into the beds and filling them with dirt and seeing if we have enough. So Cody's been working on that for a little bit. I tried to get the baby to go to sleep so I could go work with 2 hands, but he's not going to go to sleep, so I just put him in the wrap. And yeah, let's get some gardening done, and then I'll chat with you guys after. Hey guys, it is the next morning again. I feel like I've done this vlog, just like, oh, it's the next day. But yesterday we got like an impromptu phone call. I don't know if it was something, do you ever have this with your family? I don't know if it was something that was like previously talked to maybe to Cody, or I don't know, but they were just like, hey, come over for dinner. And so we were like, we actually happened to be free that night, and we were like, okay. So we ended up doing the garden, and we went over to our family's house for dinner. Which was really nice. I didn't take you guys along, obviously. I didn't film too much in the house yesterday because Em had her friend over. Yeah, and we just gardened and got that bit done. We amended the main bed, all the pots, and filled the other bed. We still have to do the front and expand that garden and the tree wells, but that will come. We're just waiting for actually the snow and the ice to finish melting. In the front yard faces north, so it melts a lot slower. So yesterday, yeah, we just had a lovely, wonderful day, and I'll show you what the garden beds both look like now. I want to make sure I show you like what they look like before we plant, before we put anything in. I am actually going to plant some stuff this week, just cold hardy things, because it's not plant time yet for our last frost. I think I have, what, 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. Mother's Day weekend is when I will be planting. So most people in the area, they wait until May long weekend, but I've never waited that long, and I've never had an issue, so I don't plan to start now. I'm actually going to start planting my cold hardy stuff earlier because it is warm enough that they can survive. Even if we get some surprising weather, I have covers and we can do things. But yeah, I want to get some of my things started and established so that in the middle of the summer we really have a beautiful blooming backyard. The vision I have for the house and our outdoor spaces, I'm just so excited to see if it will come into fruition. The front is going to be a little bit of a slow burn process. I plan to do kind of so what I've got going is a little bit like cottage vibes, a little bit of a cottage garden type look, but also it needs to like fit into our neighborhood. So I'm trying to balance, like, everything has a purpose. It's either for the pollinators or it's for the apothecary out front. And so I'm just going to expand that, and I want it to look really kind of whimsical and fun and like very cottagey, lots of color. So that's the plan out front. But with flowers it can take, and things that produce pretty flowers, it can take up to 3 years to get like the full bush out effect that you envision. So we'll see what it looks like this year. But anyway, I wanted to just share that with you. And I know I'm sharing a lot of gardening content right now. I'm sorry if that's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's something I'm so passionate about because I love it. I spend all the warm months in the garden. I spend so much time and energy growing food for the family. I'm going to be preserving stuff this fall and this summer. And it's just something that takes up a lot of my life. And so it goes on this channel. Also, like, the entire apothecary is, you know, not the entire apothecary is grown by me, but a large chunk of it is, and that's a big part of my life too. And it's just, it all melts together, right? So the apothecary goes into the birth work and all the things. So the garden is like the center. So anyway, I wanted to share with you guys. I will start in the next vlog. You guys will see the beds. I will take you guys out there today when I start filming for the next video, and show you like what's going on and what they look like right now before anything gets done, because I didn't do this last year. I never showed you the process of like everything's still looking dead, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It made me so excited. Oh, and that's another thing. When we were at our family's house last night, we were in the backyard hanging out, having a barbecue, and my father-in-law is like a builder and a project man. He's just always doing projects. And he had these bamboo stakes, like so many, tons and tons and tons of big bamboo rods. And I was like, from a project he was going to do a few years ago, but he decided to not do it. And I was like, hey, are you using those bamboo like rods anymore? And he said, no, you can have them if you want. So I'm so excited because I was struggling to make trellises and I didn't know what to make trellises out of, and the material, oh my goodness. I hope you can hear me over baby grunting. Yeah, he said, no, I'm not going to use them, so you can have them. Go ahead, like, have fun. And I was really struggling to find things that was going to work for a garden arch, because just the one garden arch alone was going to cost almost $100 to build, just out of very simple, basic materials. Because I talked about in another vlog that like cow paneling is like $100 for a roll here. And that's what most gardeners make trellis out of. So I was trying to come up with all these ideas to make it more affordable, because when you put the cost of like just buying all the dirt and building this second bed and still having to put like supplies for the front and then buying the flowers I didn't start from seed and all of those things, oh my goodness, gardening can add up so fast. So in an effort to not spend just hundreds and hundreds of dollars this spring, I'm trying to be more conscious of and I'm trying to be more creative about what I'm using and what I'm doing. So it was very, very exciting, generous, wonderful news for him to give me all this bamboo. So he actually had some like thinner like stakes, and so he gave me those so I can stake up my tomatoes and lots of other things. But I'm excited because I'm going to make some trellis paneling, and I think I'm still going to make my arch, because I found this really great idea on Pinterest with materials I already have that include bamboo poles. And so I'm really excited to show you that. And yeah, it's not going to be, I want a trellis in the front too, but I need one that doesn't look as like DIY'd in the front. Because I don't want to go too rustic looking in the front, because our house is not rustic. Like, we don't have the neighborhood to support. It would look weird during the cold season, basically. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along with me today and hanging out with me, I guess over the last 3 days. Thank you for watching these vlogs about gardening. I hope some of you enjoy them, whether you garden or not. I hope they're like interesting to watch maybe. If they're not, I'm sorry, but I'm so excited about my garden that I cannot stop sharing about it. And it's what I'm doing right now. It's taking up like every moment I have. It's either like filming for the podcast and planning things like that, building my website for my birth work, and apothecary relaunch with that, or gardening, and that's just my life right now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely, gentle week, and we will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.